Team Fortress 2 just had a big update, so let's get summarizing. On July 2nd, 2015, the official Team Fortress 2 blog published a new post. The post announced the Mettle update, an update to Team Fortress 2 that would launch the following day. The blog post contained 2 publicity pages, and a short comic in anticipation of the future update. Alongside a second blog post, on July 3rd, the update went live. The Mettle update is a major content patch for Team Fortress 2. It contains 4 new maps, a host of weapon rebalances, changes to core fundamental gameplay systems, new achievements, new cosmetic weapons, and 3 new taunts. First map is called Powerhouse. It's a 3 control point valve-made map set in 2 hydroelectric plants, or maybe they're really missile storage areas. Who's to say? The other 3 maps are community-made maps. Barneo, or I'm just gonna say Purno, because it's a funny inside joke. Purno is a payload map set in a forest. Sujin is a King of the Hill map set in a Japanese cliffside Shinto shrine. And the final map is Snowplow, a 2-stage control point map. Snowplow has some history behind it. It was originally supposed to ship with the end of the line update, but didn't because it was too complex. Had bad gameplay, it didn't play well, and had poor optimization. Oddly, despite the problems, the map has been included in the update unedited. As a side note, a new temporary category was added to the quick play menu so that players can easily experience the new maps. A big part of the Mettle update is the weapon changes. In general, the Spy's Watches and Cloak system was tweaked. Some weapons had their text reworded, or gained new text to better explain their functionality. Engineers were buffed, but mini-sentries were nerfed. Some rocket launchers were brought more in line with one another. There are more noteworthy changes, so read full patch notes for more details. In terms of fundamental gameplay changes, one change is player death now drops a medium ammo pack. Previously, players dropped their weapon which acted like a medium ammo pack when walked over. Players still drop their weapons, but the dropped weapon now has a different function. Dropped weapons can be picked up again by living players. To be picked up, they have to be a valid weapon for the class of the living player. When picked up, the player has access to the weapon until they die. The main highlight of the Mettle update is the campaign system added. Basically, players buy a Mettle campaign pass from the Manco store, and it unlocks contracts. Contracts are sort of like a list of objectives. Things like get a reflect kill as a pyro, or kill an airborne enemy with a secondary weapon as a soldier. Contracts are tracked with a new item called the Contract Coin. The Contract Coin levels up with progress made. Team Fortress 2's main menu is updated to feature advertisements for store items, and a button to view information on a player's current contracts. The Mettle campaign is only a temporary thing. It ends September 30th, 2015. Eventually, players engaged in contracts receive weapon cases that grant new cosmetic weapons. These weapons range in rarity. Each different case represents pools of possible weapons, with more pools to be added in the future. Weapons from the 2 Fort and Craftsman pools are granted by completing contracts, while weapons from the Powerhouse and Concealed Killer pools have to be taken out of weapon cases. This requires buying a Mettle key. For more in-depth information, consult the Mettle Updates Frequently Asked Questions page. Behind the scenes, the Mettle update added a lot of code related to the future competitive matchmaking update. Also added was a placeholder item called a Competitive Matchmaking Beta Pass. Anyways, that's the Mettle update, summarized. Thanks for watching. Like if you enjoyed or learned something new, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Au revoir.